Divine Feminine, how you doing? So I'm going to look into your actual environment and then we're going to do your tarot and see what you've got coming up spiritually, mentally, emotionally, whether you're going to be with your twin, whether you've reunited or not. Okay, could be dealing with a Pisces. If I say not, you say 1, 2, 3. Could be a Pisces swinging from a tree. Is it a yes or a no? Could be dealing with also a Libra. Some of you might be looking for an answer. Is there a chance for us to get back together or not? Is there a chance? Some of you could be dealing with someone new for a lot of you, and you're kind of like, I wonder if there's still a chance. Or Chandler, or Claire, or Clara Clarkson. But yeah, is there a chance? So there is some sort of like reconciliation of some kind that seems to be coming up in your energy here. Is there a chance that we can save something? Okay. Save me, Sadie, Sadie. Sadie, Sandra, Cassano, Steve, Sarah, Sassy. Some of you could be gambling still on a casino, and someone could be keep going. This came up in your last divine. No, it was in actually a divine twin flame reading for the star signs. Something around gambling quite a lot, taking a risk, taking a gamble, putting all of my eggs in one basket. So unless there's a basket case, I don't know. But let's see, or a case. It could be a law case, suitcase. Some of you are packing your suitcase and you're just getting the hell out of Dodge. And some of you have still got this court case that's looming up where you might be getting divorced or separated from an ex and you have to keep going to and from court situations. Okay, because I'm hearing a case, court case. So it might be a suitcase that you're packing up and you're thinking about going abroad or on holiday for a little while. Okay, I'm also hearing Kim Wilde or Kim, hi Kim. But like, I'm going for a while, It's been a while. Some of you... yeah, some of you might be packing up a suitcase in order to go on holiday. And some of you, like going abroad somewhere or just going away for a little while and packing a suitcase that's coming up. And then some of you have got a law case coming up where you've got to go to hospital. I'm also hearing hospital and also court. So this did come up in the last one that I did. Also, The Last of Us. Some of you might be playing a computer game, playing The Last of Us. This is The Last of Us. Okay, some of you might actually be finishing with someone and you're saying, this is the last piece of information I'm ever going to give you. This is the last chance. Some of you might just be giving someone one more chance and say, right, this is going to be the last chance I give you. Okay, blah, blah, blah. But they keep saying that this is the last amount of money or the last amount of something that I have left. I don't have anything left in me. This is the last drop of blood. Maybe. What is that? The last drop of blood I have left to give. So is there something going on around hospitals here? Okay, like, I mean, donating blood or something. But this is the last amount of blood that I can give. I can't give you any more blood. Okay, so I don't know if any of you feel like you're being drained financially. And this is the last amount of money I can give you because I haven't got any more to give. Okay, I can't give you any more time or something like that seems to be here. I can't give you any more. I can't see you. Oh, okay. So they're kind of saying that there might be an energy of I can't see you anymore. I'm sorry, but I just can't see. CC, right, CC? But I can't see you anymore. Is it someone that's actually blind? Is someone actually blind here and can't see? Or is there something that you can't see anymore or you haven't never seen them? Like I've never even seen you face to face, FaceTime. You've never even seen this person's face. Definitely keep hearing that for some of you. Like I've never even seen your face before. Is it a Scorpio or an Aries placement or a place or a fish? Pisces, but I've never even seen your face before. So I don't know who you are. What is that coming up for you? Something around a 4, a Scorpio or an Aries. If I say 4, you say Scorpio and or Aries. Or Laura, Lucifer, and I've never even seen your face before. So is it a FaceTime energy, like that's coming up for someone to speak to someone via their face, or they just don't never show their face? Like you've never even seen them before. That's dangerous. That's proper dangerous, never seeing someone's face before. Well, unless it's a new person and you've never met this person before. Is it like a blind date? You're going on a blind date or someone that you've been speaking to but you've never actually seen them. Blind date. Definitely picking up on an energy of the High Priestess of the 2 energy there. Might be around a Libra. I haven't seen your face before, or I haven't seen your face in a long time. It's like a FaceTime sort of energy here. Like I said, it can be like clients and stuff, if you've got clients, like, or Clive, or Claudia. Let's see. So, Divine Feminine. So there's a few channeled messages for you. I think I've got all these in the reverse. So just show me the Divine Feminine and their what's in their environment that they should be aware of for the Divine Feminine. What should the Divine Feminine be aware of? So dust it off. So it's kind of like this, off the shoulder, bruv, £2. All right, don't worry about it, Dave. Just move on, okay? So listen, there's one thing I need to let you guys know before we begin. Mr. McGinn, Mr. Magoo, okay? But it doesn't matter whether you reconcile, whether you don't reconcile, whether it comes back around or not. Your karma is your karma. What you do with your relationships is down to you. I've had this loads of blame just lately, and I'm sick to death of it. Okay, whatever you do, whatever I teach you or anybody else teaches you, it does not matter. You are an individual, and you have your own karma, and you have your own cycles to play out with friends and families, twins and people, enemies, frenemies. Doesn't matter. You have your own cycle. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you are you, okay, and you do what you feel. That's it. It doesn't matter what anyone teaches you. You don't have to say no if you want to say yes. No one's spoon feeding you in life, okay? You can do whatever you want to, because it's your own individual karmic energy, right? You do what you want, okay? Don't let anyone else ever tell. I think this is probably a message for me, Spirit, saying, don't ever worry about anybody else. So dust it off. Don't worry about it. Forget about it here, okay? So this is in your environment, right? So dust it off. Whatever's in your environment that's really bothering you, or Bether, or Beth, or anybody's got B, Brian, or anybody's got B in their name. But whatever it is that's bothering you in your environment, dust it off, okay? Okay, because it can be a make-up, break-up situation, because there is make-up in this card, okay? So it can be a situation that you've been going through with someone where it's more of a make-up, break-up, make-up, like take it on, take it off, take it on, take it off, right? A repetitive cycle. So it's kind of like you can either just dust this off, or you can just keep going through this make it up, break it up, make up, break up situation. So it's either two, there's a few messages that are coming through here, Divine Feminine. You either dust this off and you forget the person altogether, and you still have that contract that's there, okay, and you just want to feel the energy that you still love the person or want the person. You can either deny that, or you can actually reconcile with this person. That's down to you. All of you. You either dust it off and forget the person and remain angry but still feel something, okay? Or you can actually make up and see what happens then. It's completely down to you guys, okay? Because you can go through these karmically where you break up, make up, break up, make up, break up, make up all of the time, but you always end up full circle back with one another. Why is that? Because you're going through karmic lessons. You're going through lessons that you can't avoid. Doesn't matter where you go. Doesn't matter who you spend that energy with or on. You're going to learn them, and you'll never escape them no matter what you do. Whether you pray to Allah, whether you light stuff or you ting a bowl or anything like that, right? It doesn't matter what you do or what you have, whether you write it down or anything, you will never get rid of karma, ever. Right? So you can practice this, you can practice that, you can write stuff down and journal it. You can do all of that. You can pray to the moon. You can write letters. You can do whatever you want and burn it to the moon. But you will still play out a karmic cycle no matter where you go or what you do. You can't run from it. Okay. Things come back around to you. That's called karma. Not with the same person in a different aspect of life. Okay. You owe it. You pay it back. Okay. So, let's see. Anything going on in the environment? I nearly said Pisces. Could be dealing with one. But for the Divine Feminine that they should be aware of. So you've got kissing ass. So there is an apology. There is an apology that is, well, it's willing to accept an apology. Okay. but either dust it off or accept an apology. Now, this can be from your soulmate, twin flame, anybody in your environment, family member, okay? But it can be where I either dust it off or I give or receive an apology. This is like an Ace of Cups in a way, okay? Kissing ass, okay? I'm sorry. So it's down to the individuals of whether they want to continue to play out a cycle. But I guarantee you, Gary or Tina or Tanya or Tyler or Tanya, okay, or Tara or anybody from T, okay, what's in the tea? Well, we're doing it here. Okay, so anything in the environment for the divine feminine to be aware of. So you got wasting time, stuck, no change, limited. There you go, I told you. So some of you, you're stuck in that time zone where in a twin flame or soulmate relationship with men and women, okay, that vulnerability comes out, aggression comes out, blame comes out, shouting and screaming at one another, calling each other names, calling each other out. I've done it, okay. I'll hold my hands up, I don't care. The one thing for you guys that have been slating me all this time is that I've never fucking lied to you lot. I've always been blatantly honest, even when it's been with my own karmic person, okay, then not karmic person, and my triggers and my mirrors. I've actually showed you my vlog of what it's like. I've showed you how angry I can get, how controlling I can also get, how non and submissive I can also get. All of my flaws and all of my good traits are always being told to you guys. Truthfully, if you've been following me for a while, I never fabricate shit. I tell you the truth and I show you it. So if you want to blame me for telling you the truth, then you might need to look at the truth here. Okay. Sorry, but that's for a lot of people that have been slating me just lately. Okay. So there's an energy here, whether you like it or whether you don't. If you feel like someone is wasting your goddamn time and that they keep coming back and going forward and they're stuck, Piscean energy maybe, and there's no change, no limit. Now, if there's violence, if there's ex-husbands, ex-wives playing each other off against one another, money involved, and the person is truly and utterly narcissistic, then obviously, you know, you don't want to, right? But if there is just a general case of like humans being humans, of how you're arguing all of the time, okay? Trust me, I get clients that have been controlled, nuts, and like, you know, abused and everything. Then I get other people that are just generally arguing with a partnership that's karmic. Right? So, stuck. No change, limited to what it is that is changed. There isn't much that has changed at all, if anything. So if any of you have been searching for anybody to change the way they are and they never have, there you go. Now, they're not prepared to do that. But the only way you can learn about change, Divine Feminine, right, is by experiencing it with someone. You can never, no matter what, it's up to you what you believe, but in my circumstances, you can never experience change unless you have any, because you're skint, you got no money. Right? So the only way you do that is by having some money. Now, what does that mean in the energy of a person? You have to have something to learn. So you got to have someone to learn it with, right? You got to go through a cycle with someone. If you're going through it with your own, you're just stuck with yourself, right? So you can only learn that on a light working energy, a dark worker, light worker, soul mate. Okay, that's why it connects to your soul. So you have to have an arsehole and you have to have a hole. Okay, your arsehole, your sphincter, never changes its appearance. It's fixed to your body, never can. It can get bigger and smaller, and you can call your person an arsehole as long as you like. But a soul is an arsehole, and it's always the same. Okay, now if someone is saying, I am willing to actually try to compromise with you, and I'm willing to try to change what you don't like about me and what I don't like about you, and the discussion happens and they try, there's your experience. At least you are trying, right? Now, if you are giving up, okay, that's completely down to you whether you want to give up because you believe the person's never going to change their ways and that is final and that's it. Okay, they're never going to change it, right? Because there could be an apology that's coming. meaning this is, okay, I'm just going to dust this off and forget it, right? Then all of a sudden, the person comes back into your life and it's saying, is this person going to be wasting your time or not? Do you have the time to give this person or not? Here. Okay. There's a Piscean energy here. Not. Because it's either afraid so or afraid not. Okay. Because it swings upon a tree. That's my afraid not. So let's see. Divine Feminine. What have they got in their environment that they should be aware of, please? Player. There you go. Probably doesn't play for the NBA, but they could have N from New York City. Okay, B, any B name, N name, B name, or A name. Okay, they could be very anal. Okay, but a player. So it's saying, if you've been dealing with someone that plays loads of games, okay, mind games and manipulation, and you know it, you're aware of it at least. It's going to be down to you whether you deal with those. See, how do I explain this? A trigger and a mirror is a trigger and a mirror, obviously, right? It's very fucking difficult, right? When it is, you can only work on being triggered by working with someone. I get triggered off all the time. Triggered physically, mentally, and emotionally. Am I tormented also in my head? How difficult it is being psychic and predicting the future. Okay, not in this reading, other readings. Okay, but it's a difficult energy to deal with when you're dealing with something karmic, right? Very much so, because you are masculine energies, right? They go off. They're actually really spiritual people, whether you believe it or not. Masculine energies are, because they're also light working. They're going off teaching lessons, as well as what you guys are about standing up for oneself, having limitations. You can only do that by a masculine energy that is teaching you to have self-respect and like find yourself, right? What circumstance are you in? Where do I find myself now? In debt, panicking, worrying, fearing that I'm being cheated on and manipulated, right? So if you have been dealing with someone that's been playing games, mind games, you are either working on that trigger with that person, or you're avoiding the trigger, avoiding the mirror, and you're going along your way ignoring learning and ignoring the person. Now, obviously, if you guys are like getting divorced and separated and you got an ex-husband and they've been very controlling and very narcissistic, I'm not saying to you reconcile. You've got your own mind, your own life to do, right? So whatever circumstance it is, it's saying, whether it be a good one or an extremely bad one, the person could be a slight player. If you know that, right, then obviously you more than likely don't want to. But triggers and mirrors of the message that's coming through for you that can only be worked on by someone that triggers and mirrors you, that actually challenges you. You have to be challenged to get better, right? It's like a test, retrograde test, right? Challenges you. A sports test, a fucking work test. Any test challenges your wit, okay? So it makes you stronger, teaches you more because you're repetitively doing it, right? If you're playing out cycles and repetitively doing them, what are you doing? Learning. If you're avoiding them and avoiding everyone and just staying on your own and not communicating with anybody, what are you doing? You're not learning anything. You're just learning to cope in life. Watching tarot, waiting for something to happen, and it doesn't, because you're not participating in an energy, right? So there is no right. There is no wrong. There's nothing that you can do right or wrong, right? It's just your karmic cycle, okay? Or Michael, or Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Okay. But I hope you guys get the message. You can only work on a trigger and a mirror by someone, Dave, that triggers you, right? His name ain't Trigger, it's Dave, right? If you're from Britain, you know what I mean, right? You're right, Trigger. Listen, Rodders, my name ain't Trigger, it's... My name's not Dave, it's Rodney. Trotter. Let's see. The Trotters. Yeah. New York Trotters? I don't know. Is that an NBA? Trotters? Trotters Independent Traders. Trading places. I'll buy that for $1. Dollar, dollar. Something, the song is coming to my head. Or something is going to someone's head. Ed, Edwina, Eddie. Let's see. So anything in the environment that Divine Feminine should be aware of in their environment, please. Bankrupt. I did feel this energy of money coming up here, that I'm bankrupt. I do feel that for a lot of you Divine Feminines that are watching, this is more than likely the energy that's having to go to court over stuff, like over things. Okay, it could be Steve. I've never been to court in my life. But like this bankrupt energy. Might be all the people that are not watching my channel anymore. I'm only kidding. Not bankrupt. But there's this energy of where some of you might be having to go to court and fight this person for things, but they keep apologizing to you and maybe getting... I think that's maybe a different one, if I'm honest. I think some of these here are some of you that are going through this court case, ex-husband, wife, finding it very difficult to cope without another person. You could be a single mum and you're on your own, okay, and you're finding money struggles everywhere you go. You're just finding it very difficult to do. You might keep coming up against player after player. That's just because you're experiencing a lot of karmic energy. You know, you're just unfortunate within your chart that's giving you a lot of lessons right here. Yeah, so I do feel that for a lot of you. Oh, look. And there's Steve's favourite card, cyberbullying. Okay, so just a very quick discussion. This isn't me getting back at anybody. So I've cut off my comment section because I don't want people contacting me anymore, telling me what might be going on with another channel. That is why what happened. It's because I was informed by a few people. I'm not blaming you if you're watching. But I was informed by a few other people that certain things had been said about me quite a lot. About my, you know, when I was in a circumstance with my twin flame and circumstances that were being shown online, that one looked one way and that I looked big and fat and the other one was good looking, thin and blonde. Then there was a circumstance that is not a teacher and don't listen to numerology because it's bullshit. And then there was other things that were said. Now, I didn't hear any of that myself. It was told to me by you lot, okay? That, to me, is Chinese whispers, okay? So that made me angry because I thought it might have been happening. So because I retaliated, it made me look bad, but the other person lies, okay? Whether lying or whether not lying, I'm not going to listen to you guys anymore when it comes to Chinese whispers of what might be going on with other channels. Because what it's done now is it's caused harm. It's made me react in ways I don't like doing it because I think it's very childish. And I don't like getting caught in conflict with other channels, right? But it's brought it all back up because of other people telling me certain things that they've heard someone saying in the past. And then it's all come back through retrograde. But I was getting messages left, right and centre. This person's been saying that. It was also about the nun as well, right? The only reason I went over there and did what I did is because everybody kept telling me that the nun's calling out your name. It's what Steve said. It wasn't. She was actually doing something that it was to do with an American a show on TV, right, in America. It wasn't me, just because my name's Steve, right? So because I listened to you lot, the nun really likes you, the nun this, the nun that, twin flame readers, you know, go over there and, you know, I did whatever I did, but it wasn't. It turned out bad. Why? Because of everybody else. People on the internet, man. So all of these circumstances that have turned out really fucking bad for me is because of you lot. I'm sorry. So I've cut my comment section off now. I'm sorry for you guys that are really nice and been following me for a while. But it's been causing way too much conflict, and it's because of what I actually said in one of my readings on Patreon, right? That there's Chinese whispers going around. There's people going backwards and forwards and two other channels saying I heard certain circumstances going on, but I'm completely unaware to actually what really went on, right? Instigating. Hopefully you guys that may have tarot channels do realise that there are haters out there that hate your channel and mine, that dislike them all the time, right? So they can be instigators. They can be causing or I've heard it but from a person that's trying to cause fucking harm between different people, right? So sorry about the rant. I was talking about myself. It's a good opportunity to be able to do that, hopefully because you guys watch. So why was that created by me and 2 other channels? Is because of everybody else telling me things that were going on in my comment section about other channels. That's why all of this was. A difference of opinion. You teach one way, I teach the other. I like numerology and teach that, you don't. Okay. Talking about witchcraft, or I try not to. Okay. Try to say, you know, don't do this because it's a certain reading. If it's really doing your head in, don't watch. Me either. You know, if any tarot card reader is really pissing you off and annoying you, like I've always said, don't watch it. Don't watch them, right? And I said that about the other channel, and I also said that about my own. If you're watching anybody's channel, whether it be mine or not, and you're confused of whether there's witchcraft and things like that going on, well, then obviously the person that's channeling it should also say don't watch it, which is more than likely what they do. I'm just fed up with everybody else, man. It's caused me to lose money. It's caused me to... It's a business. I've had to close everything down. Right? That's what happens when you're a year 9. Fucking 9 of Wands, man. I've done nothing but been gaslit by every fucker. So, sorry, Divine Feminine. I'm sorry, but I needed to get that off my chest. This is also a very good outlet for me because it's purging. Truth. You probably know if you had a channel, it's a good release of purge. Okay. So, any other messages for the Divine Feminine that they should be aware of, please? So, you've got busted, okay, being caught, 911. Menstrual blood, love spell. I mean, I don't know, I was picking up, but I don't believe in all of that crap. So, it's up to you if you do, right? But if you believe someone's doing witchcraft on you, I don't think it works. It just doesn't work. Okay, but I know, could be. I have thought it, if I'm honest. I have thought that someone may have put some sort of like voodoo shit on my channel, if I'm honest. But the mind can play tricks, so it's best not to give in to the energy of whatever it is that you might be hearing or feeling, is to not really give in to that energy within your mind, right? But it says busted in the environment. I've caught you out. I've called you out, I've called you, I've busted you. Love spell. Okay, so that can be something that is of true blood. I'm also in true blood. Okay, menstrual blood, but that is, okay. So I'm also hearing a menstrual cycle of, or Michael or Michelle, anybody's got M in the name. Okay, but period, like I'm on my woman's period, right? So what does this mean for the guys? Okay, if you're watching. Okay, so in my perspective, women, close your ears because it is a true fact, right? I've asked loads of people on my journey. I went out yesterday on the train. I spoke to some people, random people, couples, right? Women moan because they have hormones, but they do complain a lot, right? Do men stay around listening to that, or do they not? Okay, because if you can stay around listening to someone for their like menstrual cycle and getting moody, getting very moody, very broody and very moody, guys have to put up with that. In my experience, men, some do put up with it quite a lot. Some run. Me, I don't like conflict, so I'm a runner, okay? But there's an energy here of maybe needing to look at my temper, okay, my temper as a lesson. Could be something around Sagittarius, Life Path 5 or Taurus, maybe, because they are all 5s. Anything in the environment for the Divine Feminine, please. Hope you guys are not bored and you've skipped through the reading. Seduced. Career worries. Okay, so some of you, there's an energy of seduction here, which means someone might be very seductive, like in their looking and boobs everywhere and God knows what else is really what I'm picking up, right? Seduction, because it's around career. Now, I do apologise. I'm not trying to be fucking hurtful for anyone, but this is also what I see a lot in people's icons, is seduction, using my look to seduce people. Busted. My breasts. I'm using my breasts to be able to get thumbnails. Right? It's up to you if you are. Crack on if you are and it's doing well. Continue on. Okay. But there's an energy that this is around someone's working environment, around career worries. How do I get more people interested in me? Do I post a load of things up on Facebook to get people's attention, to seduce them? Okay, it's there. It's up to you what you are. I don't care. Okay, seduced. The way I do that is by putting myself all over the internet in a way that's very attractive to get people allured and seduced into how I look. Right? So the person could have internal problems about their actual insides, not their outsides. They're focused more on glamour, glitz, glam, looking really good, looking really attractive, drawing the energy in towards one outer self, not their inner self. Because their inner self is this. You've been busted. Okay, so there could be love spells that can be created by this, which is self-appearance seduction of a spell. That is witchcraft. Okay, if you are trying any method to get rid of your karma, it's classed as witchcraft. Anything that you're trying to do to get rid of your karma is classed as trying to back out from and cut the cord of your karma. You can't do that. Okay? Because where are we? Hell. We're in hell. We're not in heaven. We're actually in hell on a little rowboat clap clap, waiting to go forward to a karma energy, 6 of Swords, Capricorn, Gemini, towards heaven. We're in hell. When you wake up, you're classed as the karmic. All of you are. Okay, because you're aware of your karma. Everything that happens in your life, you become socially aware of your karma, that you are the karmic energies. Everybody plays a role in it. Okay, so what we've got is a menstrual cycle of a love spell that's actually coming through as, what can I do to put things out to actually seduce people into this energy here? Okay. So the person that said, because of the icon that I put up yesterday on my thing here, none of your fucking business. None of your business. It is not your karmic cycle with a person. Because I changed my thumbnail. That's 2 people that said it. One was fuck knows. The other one was because I put a picture up of something else. You're playing games. Stop watching my fucking channel. Right? If you're weird and schizophrenic and paranoid and judging me, go elsewhere. Because I can't be doing with you. Right? Go and learn your own lessons. Realise that I am an individual too. I have my own karma to deal with. I have my own lessons to deal with. But at least I'm fucking honest. Okay? Woo! Okay, so you guys don't know the half of how much karma is around a YouTube channel. You won't believe it. Right? So, where's the reading going? Well, that for anybody else that's worrying that may or may not be watching or hiding or not, that may or may not be in the background there, there's a message for you. Right? Something to do with around seduction of good-looking attraction, okay, to seduce people, to bring them in because of this energy. It shows you in the card. Actually says it as well. Okay. Me, I don't go for that, if I'm honest. If I see that in thumbnails, I don't go for it. Okay, I don't. But for you guys, it's up to you. But this is to do with around YouTube as well. Because it's career worries, busted, and it's a spell of seduction. So if it isn't YouTube, it's multimedia. It's multimedia, okay? Because it's attracting people in through seduction, okay? That's the story that I'm kind of picking up. Now, if that works for you, great, do it. Okay? Let's see. But what you have to understand, Divine Feminine or Masculine or anybody that's watching, everybody is different. Everyone's different. They all have a difference of an opinion. Everybody. Some are placid. Some are very forgiving. Some are really not very aggressive at all. Some people are completely opposite. Okay. Some people judge other people and they moan and they complain about other people. Okay. Let's see. One more card for the Divine Feminine. Stunt on them. I don't know. Shit on them. Some of you, I don't know, you told me that that's an American term, but I don't know what that means. But it says stunt on them. Okay. Shit on them. M? Sorry, M. You're right, M. Well, I'll just pick up the name M here. Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julie, Jason, Justin, Jessica, Jasmine, Jack. Okay. But there's an energy here of seduction. Okay. So, I don't know what stunt on them means. Alexa, what does stunt on them mean?
Stuntman is the plural of stuntman. Stuntman.
No, Alexa, don't worry about it. Stuntman. The fall guy, the name Guy Jai. But career worries. This here, for you guys that are models or anything like that, this is a simple message. So, moved from the energy of what else that message was, we're now going on to another one. Okay, what am I seeing? Okay, how can I do something around how I'm looking to get money? Okay, it's like a modeling contract or something like that. How do I get where I can use how I look and get money for it? Okay, here. It's really what I'm picking up, because I'm picking up on the, not what it's called, but by the pictures. Okay, so, okay, profile pictures is what I'm hearing now. Profile pictures or Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, but a lot of photographs. Photograph, okay? Because it was a channel message, okay? I was not reading that. I'm looking at the picture channel message. Oh, pictures, okay? So this is something to do around profile pictures. This message here, profile pictures of seduction, because I'm worried about money and finances and how am I going to get more people attracted in what I do by my look here. Okay, so, but if that is also just a genuine person, okay, looking their best, it's still down to you. It's what you do here. But it is about seduction. That's what the cards say. Okay, I have money worries, money troubles. How can I get other people to be interested in my channel or whatever it is that I run as social media? How can I do that? Right, that's there. So let's clarify the actual middle card there. Tell me more about this seduction, seduced. Because I'm picking up the Medusa, the snakes around the head of Karma, but like the snakes around the head of the Medusa. Oh God! See the Seven of Swords turning over. What is this seducer? Tell me more about the energy of the seducer with the Divine Feminines. Could be an Aquarian or maybe Leo. Six of Cups, Gemini or Capricorn. With a life path 8 or a life path 6. This is public eye. This is, I'm in the public eye. I do tarot card readings. Or anything to do with how can I seduce people by my look or my charm here. Six of Cups could be, like I said, Gemini, Capricorn, life path 6, Aquarian, Leo. These here are tarot card readers. Okay, there. I'm in the public eye. Okay, I post up a lot of pictures of me on the actual channel. Okay, me here. Can be me also. Right, but whatever, who the fuck am I going to seduce with me? But that's a woman, right? So that's messages out there for you guys. I'm a public figure. I seduce people. Okay. What's this busted energy that is here for the Divine Feminine? Why is busted here? Yeah. It's an energy of someone being called out but unprepared to listen. Okay. Busted. To do with money and finances, but also stubborn energy. I'm going to keep it to myself. But I'm a tarot reader, so I have to. But this is being blamed for it. This is people that blame people and blame. This is also me busting people and saying Chinese whispers, telling the truth, but you guys more than likely don't believe it, but you don't have to. It's up to you, Dave, right? But busted. I know exactly what's going on. I'm not stupid. Just because you're not admitting anything and you're blaming, here, okay? It's up to you how you take the message or how it lands on good ears or bad ears, okay? But it could be a Scorpio or an Aries person that's busted someone. Now, if there is a court case or anything like that that's coming up, that's to do with finances and money. That might have been the first lot of cards that came up. So what's the Four of Pentacles to do with? I'm going to do this instead of the actual reading because you had the last one. What's the Four of Pentacles here for? This is a different story, different set of cards. Maybe around a Pisces or a 3. Busted. Okay. It's either them that have been busted or them, Emily, Mr. Maria, Michael Jackson, just Jackie. Right. It's either this person that's busted this person. I keep hearing bust. Breasts. Bust. Busted. Because this energy here is feeling good, the fact that I've figured something out. Okay, that I've busted you. I've called you out. Here. It's not the fact that anybody feeling good. It's just that's what the cards say. Okay. Menstrual blood. So what's this love spell to do with? Love spell. On a life path 7 or a Cancerian. An ending to that. 7 and 8, coming from an Aquarian or a Leo, maybe. Justin, here. Or just this. Sorry. Here. Someone here could be trying to do voodoo or black magic. Now, like I said, I don't believe in it. If you guys do, it's up to you. Whatever that might be. There is someone here that might be trying to do these love spells to try and get someone back. But it's being blocked. This person, it's not working. Whatever it is, it's also trying to block this person from, well, like I said, it could be, I've felt this, but I don't know, someone doing voodoo on my channel in order to be able to block all subscribers and things coming through is to block it, okay? Doing things here of seduction or whatever that is, of setting bad intentions or whatever it is that's shady that's being done under the roof is being done towards this energy that is basically just called it out and figured it out here. Definitely within cards, okay? So, what it's saying is, to me, is that someone here is doing voodoo. I don't believe in it, but again, I try not to. Is doing some sort of like underhanded tactics to this energy here from healer. It shows you in the direction of the cards, okay? Seduction. Trying to compete energy here because of tarot card readers, public eye, and God knows what else. It's mine, okay? I want more. Menstrual blood, love spell, or a spell of something. There, on a thing. Steve, no, I don't do witchcraft, but someone could be. 7 of Swords, 8. Coming from what? 7 and 1, 8. Aquarian, Leo. 6 Gemini or Capricorn, okay, here, busted. You've just figured it out. So not only does it show you in one's intuition and also whatever was also said in the other one, now it's showing you in the cards. Whatever that is relating to you lot, you take it or leave it or whatever that is, but it's there in the cards, I can't lie. It actually says it. Okay. So tell me more about this career worries. Who's having career worries? Yeah, well it is. It's about opportunities of life. That there are them there. You've just got to keep searching. You just got to keep looking. If you haven't got a job or you haven't got any money or you're really suffering, okay, you're not just going to get finances and money. You're going to it doesn't just appear up in your lap. Okay, you've got to put in the hours. If you want more money, you've got to ask for more hours if you work for someone. That's how you get more money. If you've got career worries and you work for someone, then you've got to look for a second job or a third one, okay? Here, because I have career worries and I either need to pick up some more extra shifts and some more extra hours, okay? But I need to put a CV out there and I need to keep searching and I need to keep looking. Aces. right? What is this shit on them here for? Don't know. Doesn't really tell too much here. A telltale tit. I'm hearing a tell. It doesn't tell tit too much. So the telltale tit was either a Virgo, a life path 9, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. Because I heard telltale tit. They shit on the energy. This is what caused this. It's in the. You're probably watching. Spying, I would say. Telltale tit. Shit on someone. Gathered a little bit of info. Wasn't completely clear on the whole story. Goes over here. Does something to cause harm for this energy because of this energy. Shitting on people. Telltale titting. Spying. Watching. Looking to try and find out what goes on. So I can telltale tit. Here. Here. Could be to or from a life path 7. Here. Cancerian. Here. This is the whole war, the whole thing here. So what else am I picking up that this could be? Because this is the environment reading. Okay. What's going on globally, environmentally. Okay. For any of you that may or may not be watching. Somebody is shit on someone here to gain more popularity. This is limelight energy. Can be Sagittarius, Taurus, or life path 5. Maybe. Okay, doesn't have to be. But again, I'm looking for more popularity to be seen. Okay, I like to be seen but not heard. Okay, because this is a gaslighting energy. Okay, because it's a 9. Not saying it's the star signs, but it's still the major arcana of gaslit energy. Okay, so I'm looking for center of attention to be more popular. And I'm doing that by whatever I can do to shit on people here. Okay, so that's globally what is kind of going on, right? Now, if you are, I don't know, I can just feel myself being fucking persecuted again for telling the truth. It's, it's mad here. But again, you've got this spell. So if any of you are worried that people are doing witchcraft on you, you know, do whatever you want to do in order to try and stop it, right? It's up to you. If you feel you can, or you want to, or you want to see a witch doctor, or you want to write it down or pray, you know, whatever you want to do that, right? If it helps you. But there is an energy here that it's being blocked, that it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Because it's busted, okay, meaning that it's been found out. I found it out. So what we've got, 47. So Divine Feminine, I'm going to leave that there at the moment because I've got a feeling I'm going to get a lot of shit for this again here. But like, you know me, I'm fucking honest. It's just, I can't help it. It's truth. That's what I believe tarot is you know, you're either going to use it in order to say what you see or you in. Yeah. So it's up to, you know, it's up to whoever here. Trevor, Tracy, Treacle, Tanya, Tatiana. So that's what we've got for your environment stuff that's there, Divine Feminine. I will do you another one at some point that will probably be tomorrow. But if you want your star signs, all star signs now are being done over on Patreon like always. So that's a full table spread, everything clarified to show you if these are relating to you, what that turn up is in your weekly reading, okay? Because no one's watching their weekly reading, so I might as well just stick and do them for Patreon for a little while until I do the monthlies. The monthlies will be on here as always, but at the moment I'm just going to stick with doing a few Divine Feminine messages and stuff like that, okay? So thanks very much, guys. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can. The link is below. You'll need silver or gold tier. So like I said, your star signs will be there. Okay, if you want the join button below is only $2 or $3. That's where I channel deceased loved ones when I'm channeling. Okay, but like channel deceased loved ones because I'm also a medium. And we also do tarot card readings if you want a couple of questions. So I go through them all and we draw stories and pictures of, it's worked out really well. If you follow me, you know already, right? So that's the join button, it's still $3. Okay, all right, thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.